Oh, what is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixel Murders here, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. When we left off, that
she looks miserable.
that stare in her eyes. But you know what? She wants to have a little sit down. I'm not sure if I have to. But you see how locked up she is? I'm just gonna leave her. Well, you know, no, I want to sit down with you a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to sit down and have a little chat.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
She looks a little different.
Her crown is different.
Her hair is different.
Yeah.
Her dress is colored in, too.
I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you were told to sit. I'm gonna listen to her.
Yeah.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Well, I would like to set you free if I can.
Mm-hmm.
My intentions? What do you mean? I'll do this. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Has it?
It's complicated things. How exactly?
Yeah.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
And we see where that takes
The
us.
situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Right.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Thank you.
Now hold on, if you knew this could happen, why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles. I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
You lying sack of shit!
Yeah.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
I guess that elaborates on what he was saying before.
Yeah.
So
he understands that there are more worlds, but he's just in his. So he was hoping to God. He was just like, no, 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 no.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
I would mess it up profusely.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Sorry, it's
We're
the
not
voices in my head.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can talk about that. I don't know, I was saying leave this. I don't want to slay this. I'm just going to talk a little bit. I guess what did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles.
No.
And I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
But
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, what?
Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
I'll wait till she gives you permission to do
Unless
that.
she really could survive.
Maybe she can.
God,
Well,
headless
I suppose
princess.
You could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
What happened after I died last time?
Yeah.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Hi.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work.
Yeah.
And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
Because she can't go anywhere.
You're looking
No.
at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
How am I supposed to cut you out? If you didn't notice, your head is in a shackle too.
Yeah.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
Oh.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
I'm gonna just throw a premature content warning.
Yeah.
I don't know what's about to happen, but
Just in case.
whoo-wee, I
Maybe
feel like
she
it's about to
knows
get
something we don't.
it's about to get a little wild up in here.
Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you.
I wouldn't
Nah, I
think
trust
so.
her.
That she,
No,
yeah.
she
She can only get so far with
Whatever
those.
she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you.
No
I'll
boy.
start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
There are none.
There are none.
Yeah.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Honestly, probably both.
Yeah.
That other channel on the wall. Who was it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Interesting.
Well, if that's I can explore it and inspect it. Let's see. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. I got.
what was that other one? You realize what?
You realize that I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me,
Oh.
right? Honestly, I'll inspect the shackle quick.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. And why is that? Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is? And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
That's how most locks work, yes.
I don't know. Maybe it will. He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate. But what if he's telling the truth? He isn't. I am.
Oh, God. Now I don't know what I should do because I want to hand her the knife and see what happens, but I don't want to get myself locked in a fucking shackle. Ah! Indeed. You just never know with this. Because I mean, it. Oh no! I thought it was scrapping out the thing when I came back. I was really confused. What do you think we should do?
God.
Should we let it go or should we inspect the shackle?
I don't know.
I know it's a tough one because I want to see what.
Yeah.
Like,
I
don't
feel like
know.
if we inspect it, we're gonna be stuck there.
We're gonna get fucking locked in, dude.
And
It's probably made for us.
yeah, and then she could be like, "Hey, if you don't have the guts to cut yourself out, hand me the knife. I'll get myself out, and then I'll get you out." And then she does it, and then she leaves. You know
I guess
what I
we'll let it
mean?
go for now.
Forget you ever saw it. Nice try, but I won't. Specifically because you told me to.
Okay. Well, I am going to go ahead and trust her, and I'm going to give her the knife.
Slide it over.
Here you go.
Absolutely not. I
Stop.
am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, sorry. Take over, buddy. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
No.
No.
No. Point across. Fine.
Let's go.
You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Oh.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word.
Oh, boy.
Cuts
Oh,
into
here we
her
go.
own neck. No.
I'll watch an uneasy silence. Up.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins,
Content warning, everyone. Content warning.
Yeah.
Last she reaches
I gave it
bones,
earlier, just
the
in
blade
case.
grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet.
Yeah.
Finally,
Oh.
you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
I mean, at some point it was going to go wrong no matter how tough you are. And that's something you like to call the spinal cord.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
Good boy.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head.
Ew.
It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations.
Oh my
You
god.
saved the world. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
I love how the only things colored are the blood and the bone of the spinal cord.
Yeah.
We should take her
Holy
with us,
moly.
don't you think? What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
The
I can think
bone
of
of the
lots
spine?
of
You mean the
reasons.
spine?
The
Proof of our
spine, yeah.
victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
I love the way you think.
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave. Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them. I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things, the danger has passed. You can relax.
And then the head starts
I'm
talking.
just keeping
Yeah.
myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
He's like, I'm stuck having to stare at this because you
Yeah.
motherfuckers won't move. Let's take the princess with us. I
Yeah.
don't care about the I don't care about the reward.
Fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
He's looking at us.
She didn't.
I didn't get to see the body
dead.
enough because I was too distracted by the head coming up, so I don't know if the body moved. And if
No.
so, that'd be fucking cool.
What if she's not? Are you listening to
Her
yourself?
eye twitched.
I
Yeah.
need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal. The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Leave the cabin and claim your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
Yeah, let's go.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen, but it's already
Bye.
over. Is he gone?
Oh, he's
We're
gone.
still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Yeah, you appreciate. You're gonna be a positive one.
So,
You might have vengeance in your heart
this
still,
is the
though.
outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
About that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, bye.
I mean, she didn't hate us.
No, but you do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Always with this.
Are we not gonna have a head? That'd be interesting.
Well,
Let's be nicer this time.
Well, we already
Or
did
just
that
say
before.
nothing.
We'll just approach the mirror.
Yeah.
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all.
Oh.
But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are
Whoa.
you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass.
Whoa.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? So you're the narrator, huh?
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh boy, I might have only limited questions to ask here. So, what is this place? Where are we? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along?
Dude.
Are you a part of me, or are you
Ravens-
something else?
Or crows or whatever this is. I think it's a raven. Don't normally have teeth.
No. I want to go through I want to get the confirmation of if you're part of me or something else.
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Well, that's not exactly a full no.
From one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Whoa.
If you're not me, then what are you?
Yeah.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you, after all.
Capital
and I'm
E.
What's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Still got a lot of room. Does that hurt when pieces break up like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Nah, it's a little late for that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, there's so many things. First of you, you've said that before, so it really was meeting different. Well, I kind of know that.
Yeah.
Many times. Have you been the same you all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
We shifted.
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Well, these have changed a bit. Well, I've got some ones out there. You have anything to say for yourself? For all this hubris? After everything that you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? So many questions. Well, let's try the hubris part.
I do.
Yeah.
The people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable, I want you to remember that.
You think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to help you. Will it help if I look away or
Yeah, I don't
want to
help you. Don't want to destroy you.
Don't want to destroy you. Every time I so do you know about the
so
you
many
do know about it,
of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? What about that one?
Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered.
Yeah.
Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really?
Yeah.
Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Okay. If you made me, then what am I?
Yeah.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
It's ironic considering a raven is a symbol of death.
Yeah. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me, a god. I always knew it was special. We should probably respond to those while we can.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Was that I'm pretty sure death is pretty sure death is good.
And that's actually, yeah.
I thought I was saying I'm pretty sure death is a god, but no, death is good, actually. Important, even.
That is indeed true.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
Ouch. Okay. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her lie. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her and want you to know that before you die for good.
Wow.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Is that I think on this one, I mean, just if she's death and suffering, then we'll keep her around. But I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. I've rebelled against you to the very end,
well,
so.
There's no reasoning with a god. Even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up.
This really is a DM.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Junk. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it's finally time for you to wake
I
up.
don't think I've ever seen that word.
Me either. That's why I was like, all of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Oh.
Whoa. Okay.
My queen. So many queens, oh god.
I can
Wow.
finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Hi.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Me too.
Are we just? Are we just both gods? Like.
That would seem to be the case. We are a god that was created by Echo to face off against the goddess of death and not hatred. I can't remember anymore.
Suffering.
It was something like that. I have the memory of a fucking goldfish, but you know what? I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo?
Yeah.
Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
So she knows that we told him that we're not gonna kill her.
Yup.
I wonder how the lie would have gone. I was lying to him, I swear.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that. I mean, I guess the long quiet would be just the end of everything.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Okay. What happens now?
Yeah.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
I hate how the flying hair is still just bunches of hers.
No, yeah.
Okay, let's talk this through. I still have so many questions I answer before I make a choice. If I let your entire world ends for good, I can't do that. If you were going, oh, there's so much here. If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Okay.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Uh-oh.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever.
Okay.
But you found me.
Oh.
And we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
Oh man.
We just saw one of her points of view.
Yeah, we saw the... Oh man, there's a lot of things here. We can explore and address this vessel statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this is about. Reject authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Argue your independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Reject perspective. I won't engage with an argument that favors death and suffering or remain silent. I'll explore that a little bit and address path is just a metaphor. I want to protect them. I don't want to keep anyone still. What does the path matter if it always ends? Path is a metaphor. I want to protect them.
Yeah.
And that is what I want too. To protect them from the horrors of an eternity without me.
Whoa.
Next one.
Your lover drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Oh boy, they're still appealing to your shared humanity and stuff. You speak about life and death, and that's all the same.
Yeah.
That's all the same stuff. Well, I'll explore that again. Let's see. That feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight what we are.
I'm not fighting what we are.
Yeah.
Live together, hand in loving hand.
I think we might have misunderstood, and I think you might have... Well, you misunderstood because you're doing all the choosing. I think you picked an option that might have gone against what we were trying to do. Because she got real aggressive at first.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was what she... But I think this is going to be triggered no matter what of all this. But, good boy.
Yeah, we're fighting right now. We said we wouldn't fight her.
Yeah, I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my point. I'm ready. I want to leave with you.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself.
Huh.
You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spinning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Aw.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks.
Whoa!
When the edibles hit hard,
Oh
you
my
are
God.
free and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. Oh, there's plants growing back there. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step
this
into the
music-
infinite. Yeah, it's going hard. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist, and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home.
Wow.
Okay. Looks like we got an actual ending to everything.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and keep going through this, but good job on the music, everyone.
Yeah, dang.
Good job on everything, everyone. All the Patreons. Oh, let's see. Especially, I love that little piece of art there. Well, thanks, Little Creatures. Wednesday, spoons and... Oh, it's gone. No. Thanks so much for playing. It's special for gratitude. Here's a track in order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Oh,
That's so cool.
Oh, well, I'll go ahead and return to the main menu. Okay, so then, that was a thing. So I don't...
I kind of wish you would have saved at the end there so we could have kept fighting.
I mean, I
You know?
could get back to that real quick and, you know, I can just go through the process of what we did before. I don't know if that really affects things, but I can try and do that quick because I can just try and speed through everything because it looks like... Wait,
Speed through?
I have an idea. I remember there was an auto save thing here, so
Oh.
As long as it didn't go too far in our decision making. I see stuff over here. Because that we're already
Yeah.
taking your hands. Let me go over here to this one and see. I won't
Okay, yeah.
leave with you not until I see things
Till
from
you
my
see
till you
things.
see things from my perspective.
Not until I see things from my perspective.
Exactly.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Let's also see what other princesses have
Yeah.
to say about things.
Oh.
Shivering passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. They remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Picture humanity. Reject her authority or argue your independence. Reject her perspective. I get it. There's no need for us to keep fighting. No. I don't like the. I say it's the. What I say, I'll go with the appeal to your shared humanity.
Feel
one.
life and death change about in stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about.
Let's go with that.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Nope. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Thanks.
On and
Hi,
on
friend.
it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not
She is so quiet right now.
Yeah.
dead,
Live.
dead,
Dead,
alive,
alive,
dead,
dead.
then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once. You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Continue to appeal to your shared humanity. Might as well go down the same road. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. But we don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain as suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
As the clash between you and abates, between you abates, you begin to shake. Your will rapidly dissolving. I'm falling apart.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? Okay, I'm ready to leave, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how can we leave? I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. Slay the princess. I have to fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Slay the princess. You are cruelty itself. I cannot let you exist. Slay the princess. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. You think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
Huh.
Well, let's try and, I'm gonna, just for the sake of, chaos happening here, let me go ahead and, get a whole new page going and throw a little thing here.
Yeah.
But let's see what we can do to this princess, or if we can, because I want to try and do the explore things to hear.
Yeah.
It's easy to believe you can sit above all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Okay.
All right.
What about the neutral one?
What do you mean neutral? I don't think there is neutral. I think we
No,
have to.
there is a neutral one. Where did it go?
I mean, this is the closest
That
thing,
one,
but
yeah.
I don't know what the answer is. But there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you and you won't...
But I won't let you free.
There is no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Whatever you're trying to do right now,
Oh.
you don't have to do it alone.
I didn't expect you to be here. Where's everyone else?
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh, we're doing this dance, are we?
Yep.
Okay.
That's new.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort in an almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
I'd like that description now, if you don't mind, for old time's sake.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it?
Yeah, we just go
It's
down
that
those
terrifying
stairs.
blend
Yeah.
of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore.
Just the figures out the window.
Yeah.
It's still shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows.
Throw it out the window.
Come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he?
Not often.
No.
He mentioned the windows when we broke them.
Yeah.
No mirror this time, either. I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her. And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
It's never really gone?
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated. Really goes to show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
And for everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. Oh, actually, good riddance.
Good riddance. Really? I'm gonna miss the guy.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, right. He really put us through hell, didn't he?
I'll take the blade for old time's
That's
sake.
probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more things we can do, right?
It really did.
Yeah.
So you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves. We've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if we toss it out the window twice. There's the guy I know.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, it's so tempting, though. Oh, it's so tempting. Oh, it's so tempting. I'll just enter the basement.
Those winding stairs again. But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay.
Whoa.
Oh.
You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us. But let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy
Okay.
anymore, though. At least somebody here feels put together.
Yeah, remember last time when she talked, it was like, whoa.
Yeah. Take it down the stairs.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last
Whoa.
time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
So, you brought the knife. After everything you've seen, and all the lives we've lived together, you still aren't sure what you want to do? Unless you are. We just hope you're sure of yourself, one way or the other.
Huh.
Oh, Oh, god damn it.
Sit.
Save. Return.
Sit.
But I want to slay.
What?
I want to slay.
Why?
Because it'd be easy and quick, and then we can get the part done.
If you say so.
Because then I say we can go right back to where we were.
Yeah.
Slay.
So this is really it then. Let's see this through.
So, you've made a choice for all of us.
Uh-huh.
Even through everything. Through all the worlds we've seen and experienced. Through all the lives we've known and lost. We could never imagine a world without you and us. It doesn't feel possible. Despite it all, we've always loved you. We hope you don't regret.
Oh, that one's
what comes
crying.
next.
You blink, and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
No, she's not. A small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter. We don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin.
Right. We've got a whole world to see.
That window doesn't give me hope, though.
Yeah.
Leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here. Yeah, there's not a lot for us to do, is there?
The path in the woods outside are an empty canvas. There's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor. A world free from death.
Set yourself free.
The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. Feel the glass of construct pressing in, and you can find some different angles you push back and strain against it, but it does not
It's the
yield.
same thing.
It shouldn't be that hard to break out of here.
But
We're
with these
sort of
friends.
God, aren't we? He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom.
Oh, that's new.
All at once, the unyielding tension gives way.
Whoa.
And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expanse of absolute reality.
That's a sun.
A new absolute reality, one forged by your own will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here. I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination. We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there. Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him? The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this. That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself. Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
I've lost everything.
Yeah.
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better. Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. It's great to see you all again. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We could do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
Huh.
All right. That's the only thing we got around this time. Cool. Now I can see the pets. They got away from me. I mean, I saw I didn't get to see them enough. Go back to me. You got Wednesday the snake, Spoons the cat, and Nubs the small So it's an axolotl. They drew an axolotl there, but they call it a small monster.
They do look like
that.
small monsters.
That they do, yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. We're doing the main menu again. All right. It's been about 15 minutes here.
Yeah.
But with the next one, because obviously we were able to get like a couple endings there. We can toy around a little bit, see what happens when we sit with her next time.
Yeah.
And then see if there's anything else that we might be able to do from when we're in the fucking chaos realm. I have no idea. But, and then from that, we go into a new game. We find new princes. We find the ones that we fucked up, apparently, because we were too busy being contrarians ourselves and breaking the game.
Mostly you.
Yeah, and see what other weird endings we can find lying in there. Because I know there's a good bit of, like... Because, like, there's, like, the princess endings that we can find, and then there's the endings and stuff. And so, like... I mean, obviously we saw, like, 5 of them, because I think the 3-headed one counts as one. I don't know. And then we had 2 we missed, and then there's others that we haven't gone down path choices. Like I said, if we don't take the knife...
Whoa.
If we don't take the knife and then we stab her, like, what does that create? Because that would create someone new.
That was terrifying.
Yes, it was. But you know what? We'll go ahead and see what other secrets and surprises and madness waits for us in this game. Next time. The game has only just begun.
Okay, calm down.
I'm okay.
You went off with your reading voice.
Listen, I gotta do it sometimes.
Your DM self was just eating that up, wasn't it?
A little bit, yeah.